Hello, Christopher Brent here, coming to you from my piano studio in Troy, Michigan. And today I'm going to talk about the wonderful subject of the metronome and how you can use it to prepare for performance and how you can use it for your overall musicianship. Okay? All right, so I'm going to hold this up to the camera here. And you can see there are several numbers here. 40 is the lowest number we have on the metronome here, on this particular one. We go around the circle here until we get to the highest number is going to be 208 on this particular metronome, okay? Now there's a number here at the bottom, it says 440, okay? That has nothing to do with rhythm, all right? That is completely different. Okay, now if I go down here to that 440, okay, and I turn it on, you hear this noise, and it's an A to tune your violin. To 440 frequency, so it has nothing to do with rhythm in any sense, okay? So that's just a helpful concept there to tune your violin if you happen to be playing a string instrument, okay? Now, the numbers, the rest of them here, which are going to be important in terms of what I'm talking about in terms of the metronome helping you with rhythm, okay? If we go to, we set this red dot here to 60, okay? You'll see that the metronome keeps an even tempo, it never lies, it's very steady. All right, that's 60 beats per minute, okay? So this is exactly 1 second of time, okay? So within 1 minute, you would hear this click exactly 60 times, okay? The higher the number, okay, the faster the tempo, okay? So here we are, we're at 120, all right? In a space of 1 minute, we'll hear 120 clicks. That's what this means, okay? Now as we go up, tempo goes faster, okay? Now, we're almost, just about to 200 now. So you hear 200 clicks in the space of 1 minute. That's how it works, okay? There's these tempo markings, these words, okay? The slowest here on this metronome is Largo, okay? In the 40s and the 50s. As we get up into the 60s and 70s, we're going to be at Adagio, which also means slow. All right, Andante, we get closer to 100. That's walking speed. That's what that means. Okay, Moderato, as we get into the 1-teens, that means moderate. As we get to 120, 130, 140, this is Allegro, which means fast and lively. And Presto is going to be the fastest speed, getting close to 180, 190, and even above 200, okay? All right, so you want to look at the music that you're playing and see what the tempo indication is. Most of the music that you play will have a tempo indication at the top. It'll also even have a suggestive number as a metronome marking, okay? Like if a piece says Andante right here, it may say 100 right next to it as an editorial suggestion. Okay, sometimes that's very good and you want to observe that. Sometimes it's the editor's choice and it may not reflect what the composer initially wanted. So you have to double check that in terms of getting it right, okay? So check the style and the addition that you have if you see an actual metronome indication next to the tempo marking. Okay, now I'm going to use an example here of music and talk about how you can practice with the metronome. So let's go up to the Ancient Dance. This is a Baroque keyboard piece. Michael Praetorius, okay? This is indicated here. It says Moderato, which means moderate. So I would go down to my metronome and go to a Moderato tempo, which would be about 112. Okay, get my metronome going. And this is going to keep a steady tempo for me, and I'm going to count 4 beats before I start and play the right hand at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I played my quarter notes exactly together with the metronome here. Okay, so each note was on top of the click. All right. So you use this to help you have good rhythm. Now, I would suggest starting slow, okay, when you are first looking at a piece, All right, so I'm going to slow this down to make it easier on myself. Okay, so as I play that right hand, now I've slowed it down to 76. Okay, and I've made sure my quarter notes are right on top of the metronome click, okay? And counting 4 beats before you start always helps. I don't think I did it that time, but I'm going to do it now, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the idea. This is very helpful to make sure that your rhythm is steady. Okay, you can use this to play the bass clef part, which I would play with my left hand. Okay, and I'm going to also keep it at a slow tempo now for practice. And I'm going to play the bass clef. And we know that our half notes get 2 counts, 2 clicks each. Okay, so now I will start and play the bass clef part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm talking about this to help you understand how you can use the metronome to play quarter notes. You can use the metronome to help you with half notes. You can use the metronome to help you with whole notes. You can use it to help you with eighth notes and 16th notes. Any kind of rhythm that you have, use the metronome to assist you, especially when practicing, okay? It's very important. All right, if you have any questions, email me at chrisbrentmusic@gmail.com. Go to my website, christopherbrent.com. Check out some of my music at the iTunes store as well. Until next time, keep on practicing, and we will see you later. Take care.